What's up, PricePlow Nation? It's your boy, co-host of PricePlow, Ben, back again, and today I'm going to be tackling Sleepelite by Endurelite.
Welcome to PricePlow.
Now, if you're not familiar with Sleepelite or the Chief Endurance Officer of Endurelite, Matt Mosman, you're in for a treat today. If you are one of us who enjoy good formulations, high quality ingredients, and synergistic pairings between ingredients, this is one of the companies you should be looking at. Now, traditionally, they're a little bit more of an endurance athlete, which is not our main demographic of PricePlow. But these guys put together some monster formulas, and for the right application, each product, it's a home run. Now, as a weight trainer myself, normally some of their more endurance products wouldn't work for me. I was really excited to get my hands on Sleepelite though, because I'm a huge believer in sleep. I mean, there's not like really much to believe in. The facts are there. Sleep is what you need to recover, and quality sleep reigns supreme over almost any other tool in your toolbox. If you aren't sleeping well and enough, you're not going to be recovering from hard training. Your diet isn't really going to matter because you aren't giving your body the proper time and rest to recover. So, without further ado, let's jump right in on the formula and get right down to business. Now, I'm going to probably put up some facts right here for you guys to look as I'm going along. They come right out of the gates with a Sleepelite muscle preservation and amino blend. So for the most part, this is a pretty simple blend. It makes sense, and there doesn't need to be a lot of explanation here. There's 3 grams of leucine, 1.5 grams of isoleucine, and 1.5 grams of valine. Now those are, as we know, BCAAs. We know what they're for, and I like the fact that they put them in here pre-bed, because if you're sleeping uninterrupted for 7 to 9 hours, you don't have time to get up to eat a meal, your body is fasting during that time, and BCAAs, I mean, they have a direct role in activating mTOR, which is going to encourage muscle protein synthesis, and it's really going to be nice to keep your muscles fed and recovering during those 7 to 9 hours. They follow that up here with HMB, which is really effective in preventing muscle breakdown. And one of the things that I liked they did here was they threw that in addition to the BCAAs. Now, HMB is a metabolite of the main part of BCAAs, leucine. So you're going to see a lot of similarities in how it works for your body. And for that reason, they put it in at 1.3 grams. Now, most of the study doses are around 3 grams, but I don't have to see a problem with this because of the fact that it's alongside BCAAs. That is the entirety of the muscle preservation and amino blend. We move straight into the Sleepelite adrenal support and stress reduction blend. So this makes sense here, right? You guys are spending your day, you're probably caffeinated for your training sessions, you probably consume some other caffeine throughout the day for work, keeping yourself alert. You have stress throughout the day, which keeps you thinking at night. It's going to probably keep you from sleeping too well, and that's really what we're trying to combat here. We're trying to get into a more restful place. We're trying to be ready for bed, and you can't be doing that if you're stimmed out, if you're stressed throughout the day, if you have anxiety or any type of upper here. So the first thing to throw in here is KSM-66 at 600 milligrams. It's a great dose. It's extremely effective at helping you relax, and it helps combat anxiety and actually cortisol as well. KSM-66 has a lot of applications in a lot of different areas: testosterone boosting, cortisol blocking, stress reducing. But for the purpose of this review, I'm just going to look at it as a stress reducer and a cortisol blocker. It's actually going to be really, really good at bringing you down to a rested state and get you ready for bed, which is exactly what we want right now. We follow that up with magnesium. I mean, magnesium is used in a ton of different functions in the body. There are a lot of different times you should be taking it. But before bed is a really effective time because actually deficiencies in magnesium have been shown to lead to chronic fatigue and stress and anxiety. So this is a perfect time to take a good dose of it, bring yourself down, and get ready for bed. Now, 400 milligrams of magnesium citrate comes out to about 15% of your recommended daily intake. So this shouldn't be looked at as, your only source of magnesium for the day, but as a pre-bed supplement, this is a fine dose. It's an extremely bioavailable version, magnesium citrate. and you're going to get a good dose, which is going to bring you down, relax you, and get you ready for bed. Now, after that, they throw in lemon balm extract, which was actually a little bit new to me. I was excited to talk about it with Mike because I hadn't really heard too much of it before. But after taking the product, I believe in it. After reading the studies, I think it is really effective. It was studied at 300 milligrams twice a day, and I understand there's only 300 milligrams in this product. But when taking it twice a day, it led to 18% reduction in anxiety and 42% reduction in insomnia, which are really promising numbers. So I see the 300 milligrams pre-bed as a great dose because of all those stuff in this product. It is actually proven to be a little bit sedative. While other ingredients are going to reduce stress and promote restfulness, this one is actually going to make you sleepy. And when combined with all of the other stress-reducing and rest-promoting ingredients in here, it's going to be at a fine dose of 300 milligrams. And I'm not worried about the difference between the clinical study and this. So next we have Serenade, which is a trademark version of Phosphatidylserine, which improves mental function and actually reduces stress. You'll see this in a lot more of nootropic-y type products, but in this case, it actually is being used off of a study in 2006 where it was shown to reduce muscle soreness and cortisol. So the muscle soreness obviously is going to help with the recovery overnight, and the cortisol will help you prepare for bed, have more restful sleep, and sleep better. Now at 200 milligrams, that's a really solid dose. This is exactly where we want to see phosphatidylserine. After that, we have L-Theanine, which is obviously another amino acid. L-Theanine, we see in a lot of pre-workouts these days. You'll see it combined with caffeine to kind of take the edge off of the caffeine. But in this case, without any stimulant, theanine is going to help promote restfulness. It isn't actually sedative, so it isn't going to actually make you tired, but it's going to bring the edge off the day. It's going to help you kind of get rid of those stresses of the day and help you just be ready for sleep. Followed up by Zinc Orotate. Zinc actually has a role in regulating over 300 enzymes in tons of different areas of the body, and it's one of the most abundant trace minerals in the central nervous system, which is important here because your nervous system is what keeps you obviously nervous, right? Brings the stress, or by bringing it down, it can get you a little bit more ready for sleep. It has been shown in studies to actually induce sleep. It may actually make you a little bit sleepier, which is similar to the lemon balm extract. On top of that, something that I'm really interested in is that it actually improves sleep efficacy, right? So not only are you going to be more ready for sleep, getting into sleep quicker, but your sleep quality is going to be higher than it would if you were sleeping without this. Finishing off the actual formula is melatonin. Melatonin is probably the most well-known sleep aid on the market. It's useful as low as 2 milligrams. In this formula, we're throwing in 5 milligrams. I don't know why I keep saying we. I'm not involved in this formula. Matt, I just know very well. Matt threw in 5 milligrams here, and 5 milligrams is a great dose. I'm a big guy. 5 milligrams I'm happy with, or if you're a smaller person, it's really on you. Some people do feel a little bit groggier in the morning afterwards. It is important to note, but have your morning coffee, have your morning caffeine, however you need to wake up and get going. Melatonin is naturally actually found in the body, but it's actually killed by blue light throughout the day from lights like we're using here, or cell phone screens, TV screens, laptop screens. You get a lot of blue light around the day. It's also lowered by irregular sleep patterns, which if you have a busy lifestyle, is obvious that it's going to happen for you. So that's a really important ingredient for you to have in your arsenal to make sure that you're getting to sleep and sleeping deeply. So I'm not going to do a flavor test of this because it is 12:30 in the afternoon, and I used this last night and it works so well that I'm actually afraid for the rest of my day if I were to drink 8 ounces of this for you guys. But take it from me, I hate grape, and this only comes in grape, but I did not mind the flavor. So Matt, you told me that it was a good flavor, even though I told you I hate grape, and you were right. So if guys, you have to pick up something for your sleep, you have to be doing something for your sleep. As far as compliant sleep aids go, without any type of phenibutton here, without any kind of other ingredients that might not be compliant with the FDA, or be something that you really want to put in your body if you're an athlete, like a lot of the athletes who use Endurelite are. This is a great product. It's effective, it is well dosed, It tastes good, and it's going to be good for your testing for your federations and athletics as well. So for all of your news, deals, and extra alerts on Endurelite or Sleepelite, check out PricePlow.com/Endurelite. And if you have any questions on the product, comment them below. Thanks so much, guys, and have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.